Well, welcome to Raised in Alaska. Today I'm going to take you out to a Forest Service cabin out in the middle of nowhere. It's probably a 45-minute snow machine ride across swamps, all kinds of things. And this cabin itself is on a island that's in the middle of a frozen lake. So we're going to come out here and do a little snow machining, play some games, do a lot of fun things. Come along for a fun time. What'd you decide, Eric? I'm figuring it out.
That thing sounds like a chainsaw.
All right, we're gonna get hooked up to this sled and get moving. Tying mantles on our lantern here. We're gonna get light going, and then after we get light happening, then we'll get a fire going. Kind of bare bones cabin. But really everything you need. Kind of a mess, right? So we're cooking some burritos in this little oven. I'm just getting ready to leave the cabin to go pick up Mary, and then we should be probably back here in an hour and a half or so. It's probably 45 minutes out. So we'll hit the trail here in a second. we're staying in cabin 1, but there's another cabin that's open right now that no one's in, so we're gonna go tour it just to see what it looks like. Oh, this one has a fancy doorknob on it compared to ours. You know, this is, I think, a little bit nicer than our cabin. I don't know if this is insulated at all. Same stove, though. It'll heat up. Wow, that is probably just a hair past its prime. Let's take a look at this stove here. Oh, a little diesel burner stove. Interesting. And there's the view. A spectacular view. We should tour the bathroom here. Boy, this morning it started out so beautiful. Gorgeous sky, beautiful sunrise, and now it's turned to flat light and clouds. It's about as nice a day as what's in the basement of this outhouse. The thing I like most about it, though, is look at this little handle. This is the cutest little handle. Little moose shed there. There you go. It's the whole thing. Oh, there are the kids. Didn't even slow down for their mama. We're gonna have some steaks tonight. Look at that big puppy. I'm gonna do a sear these on both sides, and I have an oven I'm gonna put them in. We want to get a good sear on them first. So this has been going about 3 minutes probably. Take a look at that.
Closer. This is, oh my gosh, this is so wide.
So dinner's in the oven. And this is a look at tonight's sunset. Cloud cover and fog. What a bummer. Last night was just gorgeously clear. Should we cut one open and see what it looks like? Oh yeah, that's going to be perfect.
Okay, we're gonna make some biscuits for our biscuits and gravy. And we need to heat the oven to 350 or 325 for non-stick sheet, cookie sheet. And then place the biscuits 2 inches apart, 13 to 16 minutes. This is our cookie sheet.
Fancy.
We don't want them to stick.
Okay, we're putting a piece of birch in on top. This birch burns a lot hotter than the spruce does. We're gonna get another piece in there though. So it's been about 30 minutes. Those are looking probably another 5 minutes maybe. They're heading the right direction. Those are perfectly done. I think it's super good, but our lack of spices that we forgot to bring on the trip most certainly would have, brought it to the next level. But it is very good. I like the hot sausage in it. It's got a little tang to it. So this Forest Service cabin is on Red Shirt Lake, and it's cabin number 1. It's probably about 16 by 32 on the inside, would be my guess, roughly. Maybe that's the outside, but it's obviously longer than it is wide. They say it's smaller than that, but I paced it off and I bet it's that big. The thing about this, I mean, super nice cabin. We had a great time. We're just getting ready to pull out. It took us a little while to get it hot, but once it was hot, we had to open the door some. It was probably about 7 degrees or something at night, but once you really got that stove going, it was hot. We had a lot of fun. I would come back to this cabin again, but I want to try another cabin out. This winter, I want to spend a little time looking at different cabins and renting different cabins and staying in them and see what I like in a cabin and what I don't like in a cabin. And there's lots of really good things about this cabin. I would prefer one that's maybe not quite as rustic, but it served all of our needs and it was perfectly fine. So I have no complaints there. I think it's a little large for what I want. I mean, just for the 4 of us or for my wife and I, it's probably bigger than we need, which means it's more than you have to heat. But great cabin. We came in, the people that were here before us left it immaculate, and we've spent time sweeping everything out and wiping everything down, and so we'll leave it in as good or better shape than we found it. Plus we left them a little bit of firewood, probably enough firewood for a day and a half. And so we're gonna hit the trail here.